Preparing for final approach. Whatever's causing those transmissions, it's not showing up on any of the sensors. This Imperial outpost looks as abandoned as reported.
It's as dead as the rest of Kejim. Mon Mothma must be getting paranoid. She never used to send pros like us out on blue milk runs like this.
Kyle, Jan, greetings.
Mon Mothma, Kyle was just talking about you.
No doubt. I bring troubling information about your mission on Kejim.
I hate it when you say troubling.
We've managed to decode a small fraction of the transmission we intercepted earlier, and, well, listen for yourselves.
I'm on fire. Into shadow. First to forces. We may have to the Valley of the Jedi. Reborn warrior.
The Valley of the Jedi?
Reborn?
We believe this transmission was intended for Galak Fayar, the suspected leader of the remnant forces in that sector. It's probably nothing more than a couple of soldiers telling tales around the glow lamp. But as you are the only survivors of the Valley of the Jedi incident, I thought it only fair to warn you that this mission may be more dangerous than we originally anticipated. Your objectives, however, remain the same. Find out what you can, clear out any remnant forces you encounter, and may the Force be with you.
So much for the blue milk run. Shh, I think I saw someone.
This is my last day on this ship. Oh yeah, where you moving? Sector 7 had an opening, so I applied. Not bad. Should be a quiet last day.
That was close.
That's one less bomb to deal with. What a mess!
Great. That was close. Blasters aren't going to do much good against that.
I'll see if I can find a way to get the door open. Wait here, Jan. Blasters are offline. I need to get them powered up.
The Remnant usually has pretty tight security. Make sure you search any officers for key cards.
defenses online.
Did that do it?
No, but you managed to get everyone's attention. Did you hear that? Well, that's one way to do it.
Stay here, Jan. Cover our back.
Okay, I'll wait here. Don't take all day. Great. That was close.
That's one less problem to deal with.
I think this is a primary control console. Got it. I think I'll hang out here a while and see what kind of trouble I can cause. Kyle, the schematics show that the base is divided into 3 sections.
Disturbance was reported in Sector 10 this morning. What sort of disturbance?
Looks like an Imperial code. Jan, I'm gonna need your help. There's an access terminal here, but it's encoded.
I'm on my way. Kyle, I'm pinned down. Get back here and give me a hand. Took you long enough. Now, to break that code, lead the way. Now this looks interesting. Piece of cake. That should get you where you need to go. I'm going to keep at this and see what I can find out. What was that?
Just another day at work, Jan. Found another code.
Convey my dissatisfaction with Commander Stephen on his performance. Inform him that he's been removed from command and will be reassigned. That is all.
Jan, prep the ship for takeoff. I just want to check out one last area.
Meet with the ship.
Jan, I found an exit.
Good. Grab some of those crystals and get yourself out of there. This place is giving me the creeps.
Lord Dasan, this is Admiral Fayar.
Ah, Admiral Fayar, how go our experiments?
As of this moment, they're not going at all. The testing facility on Kejim has been neutralized by a pair of New Republic mercenaries, and they've taken some of the crystals.
Mercenaries? Who?
Judging by their ship and the conversations our cameras picked up, I believe it was the pilot Jan Oars and her mercenary partner Kyle Katarn.
Katarn, eh? This setback could prove to be the answer to all our problems.
I'm afraid we haven't been able to decode any more of that transmission.
Good. If I've put the Valley of the Jedi behind me, so can the rest of the galaxy.
So what were the Remnant doing in that lab?
Our scientists believe that they were trying to artificially infuse the powers of the Force into living subjects. Those crystals you're holding are very much like those found in a Jedi's lightsaber.
Fast.
But that's impossible, isn't it? You can't just give people the Force with a machine, right?
Everything we know about the Force tells us that such devices are nothing but the fevered dreams of fools and madmen, Jan. But try telling that to those poor beings you found in that laboratory.
Who were they?
Colonists from Artus Prime, a remote mining world in the far reaches of the New Republic's influence.
Let me guess. Crystal mining.
Yes, we lost contact with them shortly before receiving the transmission from Kejim. Now we fear that the colony has been captured by the Remnant.
Or worse.
Indeed. Without knowing the full extent of the Remnant's plans, or the colonists' plight, the New Republic is uneasy about sending in a full liberation force,
So you'd like us to sneak in, assess the situation, and call in the fleet if necessary?
Yes.
You know I don't like messing with this Force business anymore.
We'll double your usual fee.
We'll take it.
All right, I'm clear. This meteor storm gives us great cover. Everything's closed up. They'll never see us coming.
Good. The colony should be a few clicks out. I'll scout things out from the air while you head into the mine. Give me a shout when you find out what's going on.
Will do. Better try not to attract too much attention. Bad feeling about this. What's this? Looks like the Remnant are using slave labor. Mothma was right, Jan. Remnant troops are crawling all over this place, and they've taken prisoners.
Well, that should bring the Republic running. I'll alert the fleet and pick you up.
Go ahead and call in the reinforcements, but I've got a mine to blow up and prisoners to rescue.
Are you trying to justify your fee?
Be ready for a quick pickup. I've got a feeling that things are about to get pretty nasty around here.
Who needs the Valley of the Jedi when you're already gifted with such amazing intuitive powers?
Just be ready to pick me up.
As you wish, O Jedi Master.
Jan, this place is about to fall apart. If I don't find a way out, you'll have to get help.
Just get out of there, Kyle.
Subtle, but it seems to have gotten the job done.
Run! Let's see some ID.
Thanks for getting us out of there, Commander. Doesn't look like we're out of this yet, though. Thought we were home free, but the main doors are locked. We found some weapons in here, but got pinned down in the docking bay. Only the base commander has clearance to access the door controls. If you can locate him and persuade him to open the doors, we might have a chance. We'll hold him off as long as we can, but you better hurry.
I'll see what I can do. Get up. You're gonna help me release some prisoners.
You won't get away with this, rebel scum.
I think I already have.
Enough of this charade.
Kyle, the evac ships are standing by. Just keep those prisoners alive.
I'm on it.
Thanks, Commander. We'll wait here for the evac.
Kyle, the perimeter defenses are too strong. You have to do something about those ion cannons. Kyle, I can't land yet. The ion cannons are still active. You need to destroy them.
Okay, it's all clear.
Thanks, Commander. We're on our way down with the prisoners.
Good work, Kyle. I'll sit down in that small canyon. See you soon.
A prisoner for you, Master Desan.
Well done, Tavion. Secure her in the cargo hold and prepare her for processing.
At once, Master.
Blast them, Kyle!
Kyle? Kyle Katarn? You're the legendary hero who destroyed Jarek at the Valley of the Jedi? You look like nothing more than a bantha herder.
Well, you look like an overgrown Kowakian monkey lizard, so I guess looks don't count for much. Hand her over.
You desire this woman? Come, take her.
Ah, sit spit.
What a pathetic attempt. Your efforts are in vain. Enough of this charade. You're pathetic, Katarn. As a Jedi, you might have proven a worthy adversary. Without the power of the Force, you're not worth the effort it would take to strike you down. Perhaps your woman will prove to be of heartier stock. She certainly couldn't be any weaker than these colonists.
Don't you touch her.
On second thought, Tavion, kill her.
Dad! You want a worthy adversary? I'll give you a worthy adversary.
What are you doing, Kyle?
Don't try to talk me out of this, Father. I need the power of the Valley of the Jedi, and I need it now.
Do you believe that this stream of power will ease your pain? Or that you can safely wield the Force with anger in your heart?
Jan is dead. My anger is all I have left. Anger and revenge.
Is that how she would want to be remembered? With acts of anger and revenge?
No.
Then remember her as she was, and may the Force be with you.
It hasn't been so far.
Are you all right?
I'd forgotten what it was like.
It will become familiar to you again in time. What will you do now?
Find the sun. But first I need to get something I left behind.
Your plan worked, Master Dersan.
Yes, Tavion. The death of Katarn's woman has driven him mad and delivered the Valley of the Jedi into our hands. Contact Admiral Fayar and prepare the troops.
Welcome to the Jedi Academy, sir. Master Skywalker is waiting upstairs for you.
Thanks. I think I can find the way.
Protect the Academy!
I've been expecting you.
Skywalker?
You've come for your lightsaber.
Yeah.
After all these years?
Jan's been killed. By a Jedi. Goes by the name of...
Desant.
You know?
I sensed a disturbance in the Force. I'll tell you about Desant while your trial is being prepared.
Trial?
A minor test to determine your fitness to wield a lightsaber again. Even in your relatively unpracticed state, you shouldn't find it too difficult.
Why can't you Jedi ever do things the simple way?
If the ways of the Jedi were easy, there'd be millions of us instead of dozens. Take Desant, for example. He was born on a planet unused to the wonders of the Force, where his seemingly magical abilities caused him to be feared and shunned by those around him. His childhood was one of loneliness and despair until a visiting trader discovered him, recognized the Force within him, and brought him to the Jedi Academy.
So he was a student?
Yes. For the first time in his life, Desant was at peace. He'd found beings who liked him for who he was, beings who encouraged him to develop his talents. Over time, however, things changed.
How?
He became cold, severe. He belittled his fellow students for what he perceived to be their weaknesses, and argued, sometimes violently, with his teachers. During a training session, he struck down and killed a fellow student in cold blood. Desant said he was too weak to be a Jedi. He fled before we could counsel him, and he has not been heard from since.
Until now?
Yes. Kyle, I'm sorry about Jan.
Yeah. Well, just give me my lightsaber and I'll be out of your way.
As you wish. Your lightsaber is somewhere in the ruined temple to the south. To find it, you'll need to utilize your primary Force skills. During your test, I'll see if I can find some information on Desant's whereabouts. Good luck.
That wasn't too bad. I think I see where I need to go, but how am I gonna get up there? Skywalker sure didn't make this easy. came for. Now, how do I get it out of there? All that work, and now I still have to find a way out. I must almost be done with this thing. It's locked.
You've retrieved your lightsaber. Very good.
I'm ready. What did you find out about the sun?
Not much. With the help of your ship's logs and the Republic's databases, we've tracked down the registry of Dassan's ship to a Rhodian named Rilo Baruch.
Rilo Baruch?
You know him?
Not personally. He claims to be an honest garbage hauler, but he's really one of the most powerful criminal kingpins in all of Nar Shaddaa. Even the Hutts won't touch him.
Sounds like a solid lead.
It'll do.
Kyle.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say how impressed I was with your performance in the trial. Considering how long it's been since you used the Force, I almost expected you to fail outright. You've been to the Valley of the Jedi.
Yes.
Kyle?
I know what I'm doing, Skywalker. If I'm going to defeat Dassan, I'll need the full power of the Force, and I can't afford to spend years of my life retraining myself here.
Kyle, I realize you're in pain. But you must learn to anticipate the consequences of your actions. You and Jan swore an oath to protect the Valley of the Jedi. And now that Jan's dead, you're the only person who knows where it is. If you should fall to the dark side, you could use the Valley's power for unspeakably evil purposes.
Are you saying I can't be trusted?
I'm saying that I want you to let go of your anger before it destroys you.
I don't know if I can do that. But I will give you the coordinates to the Valley of the Jedi. Just to be safe.
Well, that's a start, I suppose. Take one of the Academy's vessels to Nar Shaddaa. It'll be less conspicuous. Don't worry. I'll take care of the Raven's Claw until you return.
You're not coming along?
I'm afraid not. I have pressing business of my own to attend to. Good luck, Kyle. I hope you find what you're looking for. May the Force be with you.
Right. Sure, no problem. Bartender. Bartender.
Ah, Jedis. I had no ideas. What can I do for you, honored Jedis?
I'm no Jedi. I'm just a guy with a lightsaber and a few questions.
Of course. Many peoples have them.
Lightsabers?
Questions. How about a ruby blade?
Corellian ale in a clean glass.
Of course, sirs. Now, you seek informations?
What do you know about Rilo Baruch?
A respected waste disposal managers. This very establishment contracts with him to remove our garbages.
Where does he take your garbages?
Who cares? Out of sight, out of mind, says us.
Then it's all strictly legit, right?
As legitimate as anything on Nar Shaddaa, Mr. Just the Guy.
Do you know where I can find Baruch?
Trulies?
Trulies.
Wait here. I get them for you.
Never trust a bartender with bad grammar. All right, enough fooling around. Where's Relo?
Please, noble Jedis, not in the faces. Relo's office is on higher levels. Follow the garbage collectors.
Relo sure has a lot of heavy firepower to guard a bunch of trash.
Katarn?
Lando, what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sitting in a cell. What about you?
I'm looking for Relo Baruch.
You too? What's the Republic want with him?
A ship of his was involved in an incident on Artus Prime. Remnant stuff.
The Remnant? Blast. Now it's starting to make sense.
What?
Over the past few weeks, a mineral smuggling ring has infiltrated the Cloud City on Besman. Real slick group, too. They commandeered half of our loading platforms and carbonite chambers before we knew what hit us. No one knows who's behind it, but it's become obvious that Relo's garbage haulers are handling the transports. I came down here to find Relo and persuade him to hand over the names of his employer.
Persuade?
Hey, I can be a charming guy when I want to. After a few bar fights and card games, I hadn't gotten any closer to Relo, but I had begun to hear about a remnant bigwig named Katarn. Then I was captured.
Katarn?
You know him?
He's a dark Jedi. He and the Remnant have been performing sick experiments on New Republic citizens, among other things.
Like I said, the Remnant connection makes sense. These smugglers are much more organized than the kind of scum we usually get on Bespin. They've got to be Imperials.
Want me to get you out of here?
If it's not too much trouble. You'll need the password to get into Relo's command center and open the cells.
Any idea what that might be?
Yeah, it's Ruby Bleals.
I could go for one of those.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
Ruby Bleals.
looking for something?
Not anymore. You're Relo Baruch?
In the flesh. But who are you?
Does it matter?
Not really. Any last words?
What's a respectable gangster like you doing mixed up with a remnant slime like Dasan?
Making money, of course.
Relo, how could a Rhodian that big just disappear? Surveillance cameras? Relo doesn't want to miss a thing.
What went on up there?
I ran into Relo.
Did he tell you anything about the smuggling ring?
We didn't talk much.
I see. Listen, we'd better get out of here. My ship's hidden nearby. What about yours?
Relo's thugs have probably already stripped it for parts by now.
What about Jan?
Jan's not with me on this one.
You two have had another one of your fights, haven't you? Well, come on, let's go. You can buy some flowers on Besman. We gotta get to the ship. Get him! I think it's this way. Way to go, buddy. Ah, there's my baby. Hope they took good care of her. Give me a minute to check things out.
How's it look?
Well, it doesn't look like we can just fly her out of here. She's held in place by magnetic moorings, and they've got one tough tractor beam online. I can deal with those here, but that doesn't solve the bigger problem. The entrance to the pad is closed, and I don't think they're going to just open it up for us if we ask politely. You'll have to find the flight control center and open the door to the star pad. Better get going. I would guess we can expect some company pretty soon. Good luck, Kyle.
Thanks, Lando.
Surprise if they try to use that tractor beam, but there are some safeties I need to remove manually. I'll let you know when I get there.
Good luck.
Access to the star pad now. I'll start prepping the ship. Meet you inside. Hey, buddy. Glad you made it. Unfortunately, they didn't bother the refueler. This should take a few minutes, then we're out of here.
We've got company.
Get to the ship. a problem.
So what's new?
There's no fuel coming through the lines. They must have the valve closed at the main tanks. See if you can get out there and open the right valve. They use a code system to make sure you get the right one. And you'll still need to find the controls for the roof sections. They have to be around here somewhere. I'll get everything ready to go here. Good luck. Coming in. We just need that roof open now. Kyle, we're set to go. Get back to the ship and let's get out of here. We're out of here.
That doesn't sound good.
I don't believe it. It's not my fault.
Uh-oh.
Going somewhere, gentlemen?
You'd better get on the gun and hold them off. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. Say goodbye to this wretched hive of scum and villainy, and hello to Cloud City.
Need any help?
Just sit back and get some rest. I'll work out a plan to get Katarn and his remnant friends out of my city.
On second thought, Tavion, kill her.
Kyle! Ah!
Kyle, wake up.
No, Jen.
Kyle, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Good. While you were sleeping, I hailed a new Republic base on Sullust. They haven't shown much interest in our little smuggling problem in the past, but now that they know remnant forces are behind it, they're eager to pitch in. A strike team should be arriving on Besman within a few hours.
No!
I thought you'd be happy to.
They'll tip off the sun.
Then we'll catch them later. Getting Katarn isn't as important as clearing the city.
Jan's dead, Lando. Katarn and his minion killed her.
Greif, I'm sorry, Kyle. Okay. Here's what we'll do. I'll drop you off on the lower levels. They've probably been overrun by remnant troops, so watch out. Chances are that Katarn's operating from one of the loading bays above level 10, but you'll never get in without the proper access codes. Try to find Carbonite Chamber 17. I've hidden an old R5 unit there with codes to every loading bay in the city.
You always did plan for the worst.
Ever since that run-in with Vader. Anyway, I'll head up top and gather some old friends from the security force. We'll work our way down towards your position. If we're lucky, we can trap Katarn before the New Republic arrives.
sense a disturbance in the Force, but there's something strange about it.
You will die! Come back here! Where are you going, Jedi? Do you fear me?
Strange. He looked like a Jedi and fought like a Jedi, but his power felt so warped.
Do you fear me?
You must be the droid Lando told me about.
Don't shoot! We're on your side! You must be Katarn. Lando sent us to help. We've got teams trying to take back this sector of the city, but it's no small task. The place is swarming with Relo's thugs. Our men will help you wherever they can. Good luck.
Thanks. You too. Stormtroopers. What's the Remnant doing here?
The prodigal Jedi. Have you come seeking vengeance? Oh, that's not very Jedi-like.
Where's your master, apprentice?
The son sends his regards, but is far too busy in the Valley of the Jedi to personally dispose of his pawns.
What?
You still don't know, do you? The son followed you to the Valley of the Jedi. Even now, hundreds of the Son's loyal followers are drinking deeply from the Valley's power, becoming reborn in the glory of the Force. And we owe it all to you.
Then you killed Jan?
That's right. We killed your woman to make you angry. Angry enough to cast aside your promises and rashly seek out the power of the Valley. Just think of it. Her death and your failure will be celebrated for eons to come as the events that brought about the era of Dasan. Congratulations.
Stop talking!
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Don't! Mercy!
The kind of mercy you showed Jan?
She lives! I can tell you where she is!
Liar! I saw her die!
Think. What did you really see? What did you really hear? Do you believe we'd risk killing one of the only two people who knew the location of the Valley of the Jedi?
Where is she?
That... hauler will take you to our base in the Lenico Belt. That's where Galec's ship, the Doomgiver, is docked. It's also where he's keeping your woman for further interrogations.
Why should I believe you?
Because I'm not brave enough to die!
Get out of my sight.
What?
You heard me. Go and pray that I find your master before he finds you. Thanks for the help, Lando, but I thought you were going to be working with the security forces.
I was, but I got a better idea. What are you doing in that hauler?
I'm heading for the Lenico Belt.
Lenico? What's Dasan doing there? That asteroid belt is in the middle of nowhere.
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Jan may be there.
Jan's alive?
Maybe. I don't know. Listen, you've got to find Skywalker and tell him that the Valley of the Jedi has been invaded.
What? What's the Valley got to do with this?
Just tell him.
Okay, I don't understand half of it, but okay. May the Force be with you, Kyle.
We'll see.
Automated Transport 1-138 on final approach to Katarn installation. Cortosis removal unit, please stand by to board transport ship.
Affirmative, sir. Cortosis removal team standing by.
Skywalker, what are you doing here?
Lando told me where you were going.
Then why aren't you at the Valley of the Jedi?
I went to the valley right after you left Yavin 4, Kyle. Desan...
Followed me, I know. Does this mean we have a new Emperor on our hands?
It may be worse than that. Remember those experiments on Kejim with the Artesian crystals? With the Valley of the Jedi's power coursing through those crystals, Desan has succeeded in infusing his troops with the power of the Force.
Oh, Sith spit. I think I ran into one of them on Bespin. Are they still in the valley?
Not anymore. I managed to scatter Desan and his reborn troops, and Rogue Squadron chased away their ships. For now, the valley's effectively sealed off, but we have no idea how many troops Desan managed to empower before we got there. It could be dozens, but it could be thousands.
And all of them will have Force powers?
Yes, but we've got an advantage due to our training and discipline. Look out!
Anyone out there?
Come back here!
Something's changed in you. You seem less... angry.
Maybe. There's a chance Jan may still be alive on the Doomgiver.
Sometimes even a small hope is enough to defeat the dark side, Kyle.
Listen, Skywalker, there's even more to this than you think. Desan's working with a remnant scientist named Galak Fyar. They're smuggling something called cortosis here from Bespin.
Damn, that's not good.
Why?
Well, cortosis is a rare mineral that resists lightsabers.
Great.
I'll try and find out what they're doing with the cortosis. You find the Doomgiver. If you run into Desan, don't try to take him on alone. Now that he's been through the Valley of the Jedi, he'll be more powerful than ever.
Don't worry, I'm not totally crazy.
May the Force be with you, Kyle.
Yeah, you too, Luke. Very subtle, but it seems to have gotten the job done.
Ugh!
kind of technology is this? That armor seems to resist my lightsabers. I think I can guess how they're using the There's too many of them. I'll never get through this using firepower. Stealth may be a wiser choice here.
How about you get into this armor and try to see out of this damn helmet? Then I'll sit around in my company office and tell you how dumb and incompetent you are.
That's Luke and Hassan.
Save your strength, fool.
What the? We're moving.
Are you there?
Yeah, I thought you said not to fight Dasan alone.
I didn't have a choice. I never even felt him coming. He's escaped onto a ship.
I know. I'm on it.
We need to destroy the ship before Dasan and his army reaches its target, whatever it is. Try to find the ship's communication center and use its sensor array to contact Rogue Squadron. I'll keep trying.
Luke!
Force.
Okay, let's see how good I am as an R5.
R5, transmit your clearance code. This R5 unit is under unauthorized control.
Hello? He's down.
Rogue Leader, this is Kyle Katarn.
Katarn, good to hear your voice. We've locked onto your signal and are in pursuit. That is one whaledon of a ship you hooked, Kyle.
Can you bring her down?
Maybe, but I feel a lot better about our chances if somebody on the inside were working to disable the ship's shield array.
I'll see what I can do about those shields, but I've got some unfinished business here.
Understood. Once you get the shields down, make sure you get out of there in a hurry, because there's not going to be much left of this ship once we're done with her.
Don't waste any time on my account.
Good luck, Kyle. Rogue Leader out.
Got it. And on the way to the shields, too.
All crew members prepare to drop out of hyperspace.
Great. It's locked. I don't suppose he'll open the doors for me if I just ask nicely. Jan.
Well, you certainly took your sweet time. Hey, it's okay. I'm happy to see you too.
I thought you were dead.
Dead? No. In pain? Yes. Dasan and his thugs must have burned out half a dozen interrogation droids trying to get me to crack.
They wanted to know about the Valley of the Jedi, right?
For the first few hours. Then they dropped the subject and started asking me about the layout of the Jedi Academy.
The Jedi Academy?
Yeah, Dasan seemed obsessed with it.
Oh, no.
What?
I think Dasan's invading the Jedi Academy. We've got to destroy the Doomgiver's shields before he can deploy his troops.
I think I know where it is. Let's go.
You can't escape.
Great. Dual switches. We're going to have to work together to get out of here. Hold the switch down, Kyle. I'm pretty sure the shield generators are through there.
I know. You get an escape pod ready and wait for me. This shouldn't take long.
Don't do something stupid like die on me.
And put you through the same misery I've been through? Not on your life.
Captain Katarn, what a pleasure it is to finally meet you face to face.
Pleasure's all yours, I'm sure.
The oarswoman thinks quite highly of you. Did you know that? She must have whimpered your name on at least 17 different occasions over the last few days.
Is that supposed to make me angry? I'm past that, Gallic.
Then what if I tell you that even as we speak, Dasan is descending on the Jedi Academy with thousands of his Force-enhanced, lightsaber-resistant warriors, eliminating the scourge of the Jedi for all time?
I'd say you're insane.
Insane? Then what about this?
Strike Force 1 to Doomgiver. Eastward assault on Academy grounds proceeding as planned.
Strike Force 2 to Doomgiver. Establishing beachhead outside main entrance.
Strike Force 3 to Doomgiver. Reborn troops advancing on northern perimeter.
Within hours, Dasan will have eradicated those annoying Jedi, clearing the way for my ascent as the leader of the new Empire. I, Galak Fayar I, the genius who conceived of the Shadow Armor, will rule the galaxy with a Cortosis fist. Worlds will tremble. Stars will shudder.
Your shields will fall.
Out of there now.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Come on, this place is falling apart.
Couldn't happen to a nicer ship either.
If we get out of this alive, remind me never to do that again.
I'm going after Dasan. He's probably heading for the heart of the Academy. You coming?
I think I'd be more useful in the air. I'll go to the hangar and join the New Republic troops.
Okay. Try to avoid anyone with a lightsaber.
Good advice, Jedi. Go.
Katarn. Welcome to the future.
Your future's looking pretty grim, Dasan.
On the contrary, thanks to you, the weakling Jedi who scorned me will soon be erased from history, replaced by a new race of warriors. Strong warriors, warriors who know that the Force is not a shield to protect the useless, but is in reality a weapon to empower the worthy.
None of that's gonna happen, Dasan. Most of your shadow troopers are being mopped up by real Jedi. Ones who've been trained to use the Force. The rest blew up with your ship.
What a pathetic ruse. Dasan to Fayar. Admiral? Admiral! Admiral Fayar, I order you to come in at once! I was wrong about you, Katarn. Your failure as a Jedi hasn't weakened you. It's only made you stronger. Come, join me. You know in your heart that you'll never truly be one of them.
Maybe, maybe not, but I know I won't be alone. How about you, Dasan? Even now, after all this pain, it's not too late. Come, join us.
You sweet fool!
Kyle, Jan.
Someday you're gonna have to teach me how to do that.
Thanks for taking care of the Raven's Claw.
It was the least I could do for the pair of mercenaries who saved the Jedi Academy. I know you've probably heard this before, but the New Republic is forever in your debt.
You should have known it would take a failed Jedi to take out another failed Jedi.
Kyle, you were never a failure.
Luke,
I know. I'll be happy to hold your lightsaber for safekeeping.
No, I think I'll keep it.
Ha! I knew it! Lando owes me 5 credits.
Are you sure this is what you want, Kyle?
Look, I'm not saying I'm ready to join the Academy or anything like that. I mean, before I do anything, I figure that Jan and I have earned a long vacation on the beaches of Spyra. And after that, well...
After that, we'll see.
Yeah.
Take your time, Kyle. We'll still be here when you're ready.
Thanks, and may the Force be with you, Luke.